Hacker voice. I'm in. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh boy, the horrors are here.
Folks, what is up and welcome back to another Scarlet Hollow stream. Sorry it's been so long, but we are so excited to get back to Chapter 5. I'm once again Zach, joined by Chris and Prij.
I got my new debit card and it says I have too much money? My stack's too fat?
What? You gotta launch a financial podcast, and by that I just mean tell me how you made your money and how I can. Prij, get us back in the game.
Okay.
Let's get Brenton.
This one.
Right.
But then, the footfall stops, and you find yourself on Scarlet Hollow's main street, in front of an old bricked-up building that you don't recall ever seeing before.
Did I do a bricked-up joke here last time?
I think I did.
Damn.
But this is it. You know it is.
Oh, is this what you were looking for? I don't know. It doesn't look like there's anyone here. Those bricks are...
There was never a question mark in Scarlet Hollow, is the achievement we just got.
That's really funny.
Tony, you son of a bitch. There was a Kanika here. It's gone now. It's on Hill 2, right? Look, I don't know what you thought you were going to find, but clearly it's not here. We're out of options. Let's just go to Tabby. It's not going to be the end of the world, I promise, okay?
Wait, what?
Okay, that's weird.
I did not expect to see Miles. Wait. Let me just fan through for 2 seconds here. I love the idea that, Sybil's her name, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sybil cast a spell to make everyone forget her and Kanika, but didn't do it for Miles.
When we
did
the recap last time and we looked through the times, when we did the mine, was Miles there?
Miles was always there.
Okay.
But so was Sybil, though, I think.
Yes.
It was just Kanika who was missing.
That's true. Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Who was Miles?
You were Miles.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Hey!
Gotta do my dailies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was my bad Sonic voice.
This fucking dude creeping out from the
What
corner.
the fuck?
He's leading ass first.
Hey, guys want some dailies? Open up his trench coat. Want some dailies?
You want a battle pass?
Fuck, that's exactly the joke I was going for, damn it.
Want some V-Bucks?
Yep.
Mystical. Miles emerges from around the corner. The sight of him is at once familiar and unfamiliar. You know him. You've seen him around town at least once, but the rest is hard for you to remember. Blurry. Maybe you don't know him that well after all.
God, that shirt is fucking hilarious in the context of how insane
shirt.
this is.
Oh, hi Miles. What are you doing here? Just looking for Sybil? What are you doing here? Are you supposed to be chasing the Loch Ness Monster?
Got us.
Is his hair different?
I was gonna say, he looks different, right? Like, am I crazy?
Is it just that he's never been this close to camera?
He's never been this close to camera.
Really?
The pants are definitely familiar.
He was in the back of the mines and the back of the store. Those are the only two Miles interactions we've had.
Okay, no, I googled him just to see what he looked like, and yeah, that is what he looked like. I just do not remember him looking like this.
We've just never had full HD.
Yeah, we've never seen his fully close-up face.
Okay.
Brent wanted us to find a witch. For whatever reason, that witch was supposed to be around here, on Main Street, in broad daylight. That probably sounds like a lot like we might as well have been looking for the Loch Ness Monster, doesn't it? Look, don't worry about it. We'll get out of your hair. No. Witches are real.
Let's go.
Brent, you know it. That's why you came down here, right? You know there's something wrong.
Oh, shit.
I think I did something bad.
Wait, did you fuck it up?
What did you do, Miles?
Guys, I don't know how to explain it. I did an upper decker in a toilet, and now I think my sister's gone.
Holy shit.
Miles! It has to do with Sybil and somebody else. And that somebody feels really important.
Oh,
You don't even know you have a sister.
Fuck, dude.
Interesting.
Oh.
Also that he calls Sybil Sybil.
I was gonna point that out. It is interesting.
And I feel like if I don't remember before it's too late, somebody's gonna... Never mind. This was stupid. It just sounded crazy.
He was crying for a second there. That's nuts.
Not crazy, but you and Brad are starting to scare me. Can somebody just tell me what's going on?
He doesn't sound crazy, though. You
I don't
feel
feel
an odd
tardy.
sensation as he's talking. A creeping recognition. But you can't seem to hold on to it. A slippery thought that refuses to be fully recognized. No, you're not crazy. This thing is family. Something's going wrong. Like something's supposed to be here and it just isn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any other details?
That's really
and then
funny.
remain silent.
I mean,
Either the first two.
yeah.
I mean, the first one to me is immediately.
My one question is like, okay, so Stella at least remembers Miles, and she didn't say who the fuck is Sybil. Then what the fuck is the building that's here? Like, where do they live in your memory? Like,
That's a good point, too.
That is an interesting point.
like,
Is this a thing of like she just can't grasp the concept of like where they even live though? Like that part of her mind is just like that. Technically, we can't grasp Kanika's like existence.
maybe.
Like her mind just drifts away from it.
Yeah. Yeah, one of those is fine.
No, you're not crazy. There's something wrong. And it has to do with your family. But you draw a blank on just who Miles' family is supposed to be.
Wait, what?
I thought Miles' dad was out of the picture.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But Brant, Miles' dad is.
I think that's part of why Kanika came back from college.
I think you're correct about that. Ixnay on the Advay. I knew it. I knew something was wrong. I don't know what it is. Nothing happened. I pooped in that toilet. I woke up and everything was normal.
In that order?
Had cereal. And then, yes. And then Sybil said she was going somewhere with somebody. Yeah, he fell asleep in the toilet. You haven't been there?
But the order implied that he pooped while he was asleep.
No, I don't know.
Yes.
Wait, you never sleep flushed? No, wait. The person was there too. I talked to them and then they left and I went out into the street because the office is closed for renovations. So I had to wait outside until it was done.
It feels like he's recounting a dream. The memory slipping through his fingers as the word leaves his lips, leaving only emotion.
This is how I felt when Dad died. But nobody's dead. Please, just make it stop. Huh.
I mean, if we have a mystical option to blame Sybil, that's pretty fascinating.
I would like to know if he's talked to anyone else about this.
Yeah.
That's a
We've
good
got some
question.
explorers, yeah.
Yeah, that first one's kind of dumb. Like he's asking us.
I mostly want to know if he's vocalized this to Sybil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's asking us about this because he's clearly freaking out. That's why he's
Yeah.
asking. That's a dumb question. I know the answer to that. Yeah. Have you talked to anyone else about this?
No. Everybody else lives here, and I don't need people looking at me funny for the rest of my life. Miles, I live here. And I'm not gonna look at you funny. I promise. I'm not talking to you about this. Is it frozen?
There we go.
Oh, I'm trying to talk to Brent. Wait, no, that was Kagan's voice. I'm not talking to you about this. I'm trying to talk to Brent. Besides, it's okay if you think I'm crazy. Everyone thinks you're crazy. You and your fat fucking dog. Whoa, Miles. Whoa.
How dare you?
How dare you? Because of my videos? No, just your general vibe. Because of laughing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Also, shout out to Enderwolfie in the chat. It says the devs put this in their Discord announcement so we could watch. Looks fun. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Well, thank you.
Whatever. Should have just kept my mouth shut. It's not like either of you knows anything.
All right.
I mean, yeah, Sybil's behind this somehow.
Yeah,
I know
come
she
on.
is. That's the obvious.
Sybil is behind this somehow. I know she is.
I don't think so. She helps people. Yeah, she's always been there for me. We practically grew up together. Wait, what?
I don't think she means
I
like
wish I...
kids. I just think like she's always been in her life.
Right. I wish I knew where she was. What she would know what to do. Maybe when she comes back. Comes back from...
Miles looks confused.
No, we can't wait.
He tries to collect himself, wiping away his tears and choking back whatever remaining sobs he had left.
Look, I don't know about her, but you seem to get something's like actually wrong here. Like, none of this makes any sense. There's this guy on the edge of town, Julius. He's crazy, but I remember him coming around and asking questions, and he always had this handy-dandy notebook with him.
Nice.
We don't know a Julius, right?
I was gonna say, that's new, right?
Yeah.
I think we've met Julius. Except for the one that got stabbed a bunch yesterday, but that was a different Julius.
No, I don't know, Julius.
Good. Wow, nice, sweet Ides of March reference.
Yeah,
That was really good. That was really good.
I can never get that Ides of March humor.
Yeah. huge on that Ides of March humor.
I don't remember what he asked me, but he'll remember it. You got to go talk to him or get him to show you his notebook. He probably knows more than anybody about what's going on. I didn't want to have to ask anybody to help me, but it's like I can't think straight. I need somebody to do this for me. I don't want to feel like this anymore. Not again. Please. Not again. Do what for you, Miles? I can't know how to help if you don't tell me what this is all about. I'm lost. Forget it. It's so stupid. Miles, wait!
But the young man turns and leaves before giving any further details.
With his Goku pants, he instant transmissions away.
Yeah, dude.
Seriously, what the hell is going on around here? Why isn't anyone talking normally? It's like everyone's going insane. Unless I'm going insane.
But Stella is cut off by the singular whoop of a police siren.
Whoop whoop! That's the sound of the police. Seriously? Now? Whoa!
Oh, I got freaky for a second.
Wow. Did you really think that everything you've done around here wouldn't catch up to you?
We seen him without the hat on before?
Call off your dog, Miss Rich. It's like you trained it to hate the uniform with how much it barks when it sees me coming. Woke dog.
Woke dog.
Oh, God.
You should muzzle that thing if it's gonna keep acting out like this. I'm not exactly sure if a muzzle works on something that's got None to speak.
That's real objectively.
Yeah, fuck you,
funny,
dude.
Actually.
Maybe she'd be nicer to you if you didn't bully her, officer. A-cab. Now, what's going on? Is there a problem, or can we go? Or am I being detained? Is there a problem, yeah? Miss Richmond. A man died on Monday. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Wow.
You don't have to keep covering for this city slicker. I just wish we'd been able to take you in after that mine collapse. I can't help but think we could have prevented this if we just acted on our instincts sooner. Is that enough reason for you? I don't care who you're related. Justice will be served, and I will be getting to the bottom of this. Try to dig him. Okay, I get it. You think Brent is some sort of criminal mastermind, but I've been with him almost all week, so I guess you'll have to arrest me too, won't you, Ossifer? I know a patsy when I see one. The type of trouble this hooligan has brought into our peaceful little town is well beyond what you're capable. I also know a pastry when I see one. Delicious. Hey! I'm not a patsy or a pastry. I make my own decisions all the time. I'm always, breaking into places, doing all kinds of unlawful things. Victimless crimes. And they help put Scarlet Hollow on the map. What? Well, with your fans and all that. I'd never get in the way of bringing in tourists.
What do you care about the tour? Are you on the tourism board for Scarlet Hollow, Deputy Franklin?
I hate you, Deputy Franklin.
In a small town like this, everyone's on the tourism board.
That's fair.
It's just by nature of needing people to come to a small town, you're all trying to bring in tourists, whether you like it or not.
Do they get tourists in Scarlet Hollow?
I don't think so. No.
Probably not, but
I mean, if they do, they probably get trapped here by whatever the hell the curse is that keeps everyone here, so...
Pretty good deal. But I hate to see an innocent girl get corrupted by outside influence from unlawful hellholes like any town, Ohio.
that is accurate.
Wow.
Go to our merch store if you want more of them.
That's true.
I just hope I'm not already too late to save you from falling into a life of crime. Buster Special of the like.
Nice.
Hey, that's not fair. Brent isn't... No, you're right. Thank you for saving me from a life of drugs and murder.
Wow.
Don't mention it, ma'am. Just doing my job. Brent, just stick tight. I'm gonna get help, okay?
Oh, this is really interesting. Or should we practice our Fifth Amendment right, Prij?
Ooh, we can't practice our Fifth Amendment right.
You are the lawyer.
Yeah, if we're being accused by a cop who has nothing, what's our go-to here? He's just got a bad vibe. Like, this is ridiculous.
As far as actual answers, I don't think we bring up the torture dungeon.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No, of course not.
Because that doesn't mean he's not going to still arrest us. I don't think we say Stella, what the hell? That seems in poor taste. Or just get out of here, Stella.
I really don't like any of these.
Yeah. This is tough.
I think
I might
I
just
read.
go for remaining silent.
I'm fine with that. I think I'm reading "Get Out of Here" different from you guys though, because I'm reading it as like a
Go for help.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Or like a save yourself kind of thing.
I am too, but I'm just worried how it's gonna come out.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either of the last two, really.
Zach?
Honestly, I think our Fifth Amendment right might be the move here.
It could be pretty good. Be pretty powerful.
You say nothing.
Now T-pose. Stay safe, okay? Don't do anything dangerous without me. And don't worry. Scarlet Hollow cops have never hurt anyone. You're gonna be okay in the meantime. I promise.
But that, Stella leaves you alone with all.
So, how about that witch, right? Crazy. Some friend, huh? Anyways, you have the right to remain silent.
Alright, 2 seconds. We definitely lost internet for a second there.
She's not my friend, she's my girlfriend.
That's awesome.
If you're going to waste taxpayer money, at least
do it with pizza.
party.
That's awesome.
That's really good. It looks like we're still alive. Alright, yeah, we're good. Man.
God, I want to run so badly.
I'm worried because I don't think I think you'd need like the internet, or not the internet. We do need the internet. We need the strength trait.
Internet!
We need the internet to run.
God, kids these days can't run without their fucking internet.
Honestly, give him the
I kind of like the pizza party one. Oh.
Why would I inform this guy that she's my girlfriend rather than my friend?
Fucking
What does that
stunt
do
on
with
him.
the situation, Zach?
Fucking stunt on him, dude.
I don't think that matters.
Can my girlfriend come?
Listen, he liked that she was a YouTuber. We can be like, hey, that YouTuber's my girlfriend.
We are a Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
Canonically.
Chris, do you want to do this? I think that's a terrible choice.
No, I don't give a shit. I want to do the pizza party thing. I want to waste this guy's time.
Damn.
Well, that's what we're trying to stall.
If you're going to waste taxpayer money, at least do it with a pizza party instead of trying to ruin my life.
Hell yeah, Franklin. We can always do both. What pizza? Me and the boys? Maybe me and the boys can celebrate getting you off the streets with pie later tonight. And before you ask, no, you can't have it. Anyway, where was I?
I wasn't going to.
Right. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Kinky.
Deputy Franklin whips out a pair of handcuffs, tightening them around your wrists in a smooth police academy maneuver.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask any questions. You have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you in.
He escorts you towards his cop car, opening the back door as he continues reciting your Miranda rights.
Now, next up is your Miranda Cosgrove. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering at any time. There. Now, watch your head.
As you're shoved into the car, a voice crackles over the radio.
Shit. Franklin, pick up already. We ain't got all day, boy.
Apologies, Sheriff. I was just apprehending Brent, as discussed over the radio. Known fugitive, Brent.
It's nice and all, but we need you up on the farms pronto. We got ourselves a possible 187 brewing.
Alright, well, we're gonna end up at those farms one way or another, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Now we're just handcuffed. 10-4. I've Googled it. Police code 187 is possible murder or homicide.
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
To quote Zach, damn. This day keeps getting crazier. I suppose you'll have to come along for the ride, son, to a possibly active murder scene. Franklin,
Man.
I'm doubting your abilities.
I mean,
Deputy Franklin wastes no time in turning on the sirens, blasting down the road towards whatever emergency is underway with you in tow. This is possible one of the few times he has ever been able to do this, and despite his sunglasses and stiff demeanor, there is definitely an excitement in the way he cruises around the treacherous mountain turns.
Bro's fucking showing off! He's stunted! Whoa.
As the car pulls up to the farms, you feel it again. A tingling at the back of your skull. An urgency. Almost like a hand pressing you gently forward, with the threat that it might become more forceful if you don't comply. Like so much crying. Crying that can only stop if you tend to it.
hate that.
There is definitely another stone here. It's getting harder to ignore them. mystical. The feeling is strange when you try to examine it. Contradictory. Something that both desires to be alone, yet at the same time needs you in its presence. It's bringing something into this world, and it needs your help delivering it. So we're the midwife to the apocalypse. Then,
Yeah.
I guess.
Damn, Prij, that's a good ass fucking descriptor.
Thanks. Deputy Franklin gets out of the car, leaving you in the back as he joins the assembled crowd.
What? Come on, we can't join in.
All right, Sheriff. What's the situation?
Irma.
Now, here's a very important.
Oh, it's got to be.
question I have for a
It's
sec.
you. Fuck. You better not do what I think you're about to do.
Bo got tired of
Yep.
waiting for y'all to come do your jobs, so he took it upon himself to go investigate the Tremaine household, and he ain't come back out, and it's been hours.
Oh
her
fuck
name's
no! Don't let
That could
Bo
be
be
foreign.
dead.
Does she have a shotgun?
She definitely is holding a gun. Yes. Irma, I'll do the honors of briefing the officer on our current situation. You can go back in the house and let us handle it from here.
But y'all don't know about
All his traps.
What? This is Saw?
What in the Resident Evil?
This man's jigsaw?
Would you like to play a game?
I'd like to
Fuck.
play a game. Oh no, it's also 9/11.
You're right. The first
But
movie.
y'all don't know about all his traps and whatnot. Duke was always saying not to go in there on account of the Tremaine insanity.
Sorry for the people who don't know. First Saw movie takes place the day before 9/11.
Oh, I was gonna really they haven't watched this before. We gave Bo a funny accent, so now we have to stick with it.
Oh yeah, also that.
Has
It's
Deputy
all-
Derrickson been on screen before?
I don't think so. I'm just gonna give him a deep voice. It's all right,
Great.
man.
He has. No, he has, because he was missing the first night 'cause he was gone bowling, but then we saw him at the mines, I
That's
believe.
right.
Oh, I don't remember his bowling, but he had some event that's why he couldn't come to find Earl.
It's all right, man. We're the police. Facing dangerous situations is our job.
The woman, who you take to be Bo's mom, reluctantly returns to the porch of her house, watching the other building intently as the officers talk amongst themselves.
Franklin, you're with me. We're headed on in to get a handle of the situation. Derrickson, you listen in from the squad car. Hopefully we can settle this without you, but you're our backup if things go south, all right? Yes, sir. If there's any hope for the hostage, or think there's any hope for the hostage, been awful quiet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, now I'm like, oh no.
So
I'm
it's a
assuming that's
confirmed
Buck.
hostage situation.
Okay. If
okay.
you ask me, I don't suspect there is a hostage. Not anymore. We'll more likely be giving the doc a call once this is all settled.
Oh!
That's not good.
With the tip of his hat, Hugby signals to Franklin, and the two make their way up the hill towards the old farmhouse.
I was gonna say, we're doing this like as we go, as we play. A lot of people are said, not a lot, but several people have said maybe not a bad idea to make a save here. I'll leave you to do.
Also, I'm just going to throw that out. What people are also saying is content warning for what's coming up.
That's
We
true.
don't know what's coming up, but people are warning us in our chat about it. Therefore, likely content warning.
Yeah. Hey there, Brent. Sorry you had to come along for the ride. We'll have you back at the station soon enough. Sounds like this won't take long to settle.
Deputy Derrickson, allow me to welcome you what is to my life this week in Scarlet Hollow. This is gonna take a little bit of time to settle.
I
and
want
someone
Wayne
will
to
die.
appear. I want Wayne to appear, tear the door off, throw Derrickson. All right, Brent, we're cruising.
Damn. In the meantime, I'll keep you company.
Someone's
Hey,
gonna
Brent.
die, Deputy Derrickson,
Yeah.
if they haven't already.
Hey, Brent, you like jazz?
The thing calling out to you is starting to lose its patience. You need to find a way out of here before it gets angry.
That's crazy.
Because you won't like it when it's angry.
This is really crazy.
Say we gotta piss.
That's a good idea. He's been stalking me since he's doing a real crime.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me in!
There's a cursed stone in here that holds some kind of ancient, possibly evil magic. That's gonna work.
He'll love that.
Give you $100 if you let me go right now. That's awesome.
He could be
Greg
corrupt.
has never had $100 in his entire life.
Yeah. If he's a Twitch streamer, that's so true. Gonna sue you all so hard.
Yeah, he hasn't even put Baker Prij in a thumbnail 7 times in a row.
Okay, but you do know that I was correct in putting it in the pasta tier list one.
All I'm saying is, if I was some sort of private equity firm acquiring Zack Snyder Productions, there'd be layoffs.
Well, thank goodness I'm the sole owner of Save Data LLC, which definitely still exists. Man, this is really tough.
I really thought there'd be something that would actually get us.
Yeah, none of these feel like they're going to help.
No.
I'm wondering if do any of them lead us to getting in out of there?
I mean,
honestly,
I'd ask about the bow one.
I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind this because at least it tries to get us more information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't really think Bo is dead in there, do you?
I would love to be wrong about this. I really would. Sorry, my internet clipped out again for a second.
Your internet's actually the one freaking out for once.
I know. It'd be a real shame considering what poor Irma's already been through this week. But Bo's a big man. Hard to keep a big man like that from moving around and making a fuss. And we've seen a whole lot of nothing going on in there. Still as the grave, if you pardon the expression. Damn.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Let me
I was
go,
thinking the same thing,
please.
actually.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Oh, I'm sure you haven't. But that's why we're gonna bring you in to answer a few questions, so we can prove as much. And if we see that you really aren't a threat to the town, then we'll let you go, and that'll be that. I do love the eye looking back in the rearview mirror in that shot. That was, like, perfect. Okay. We have options here.
We do have options here.
How am I supposed to prove that? Sure.
Yeah. How am I supposed to prove that?
You just gotta trust the system. We'll get to the bottom of things. It's our whole job. But we can start by sitting quietly while we wrap up this particular investigation. Or we might get you on an obstruction of police activities. Who's to say?
Hey, Brad, I got a new pastime. Let's play the alphabet game. I see A for angry woman.
I see
B,
B
Brent.
for Brent. Damn it. See C for car. We're in one.
D.
I mean, he's not going to believe he's not going to believe anything here.
See, now I wish we could bring up Tabitha just to see what they'd say.
No, I don't want to flex that. I feel like it's gonna that's not gonna help our case.
I mean, I don't know. Connected, powerful people bring up their powerful connections and get out of it.
Yeah,
all the time.
but Deputy Franklin already mentioned that. Like he already mentioned our family, so that clearly.
That's true. That's true. Also, is there more crows in the background than there was before?
100%.
I was gonna say I am fine for waiting in silence until a swarm of crows eat this car.
It's a birdemic.
Wow, nice.
Alright, what are we doing?
I'm silence.
Oh,
Two votes for silence.
Yeah, I just don't think there's. I don't think there's a better option, unfortunately.
Call me a Western starring a Frenchman, because I'm the Great Silence.
Nothing
got that
else to
joke but
do
you.
but wait.
Someone in comments will.
There is a sound coming from the house on the hill. Shouting, angry, and panicked.
Does it sound roughly Swedish?
A frantic voice crackles over the radio.
Oh fuck.
Derrickson, come in! Sheriff is down! Repeat, the sheriff is down! Those damn traps! Irma wasn't kidding!
Oh fuck. Keep it together, Franklin. Is he breathing? And what's the status on Tremaine and Calloway?
Something in the basement. Going down now. It's going down for real.
Oh, you hear it. You hear an ungodly noise over the radio, a gunshot, and then static. Sorry.
Franklin, report.
But there is only silence.
Fuck. Damn it, Franklin. That's so bad, dude.
Deputy Derrickson hesitates briefly outside your door, as if hoping someone might leave the farmhouse without his getting involved. But after a few seconds, he's running up that hill, going to make a deal with God, seeing if they could swap their places.
You did. Oh yeah, you're so good.
I love that song.
Same.
Both versions of it that I know.
Mm-hmm.
But after a few seconds, he's heading up the hill, yelling something to Irma.
There he is! I was hoping for him.
Did you seriously fucking get arrested?
Brent,
And then
come
a figure
on,
appears
man.
And then a figure appears outside the car door. A moment later, you hear the click of a lock.
I'm to go.
Hi, Brent.
You get out of the car, your body moving on instinct.
Hey, Brent, what's going on?
The stone is louder outside. Its song is buzzing in your ears, drowning out the world, calling you up the hill toward the old farmhouse. But I was safe in there!
That's really
Not
funny.
you again!
Miss
Friendly
Who else-
camera.
Who else but Wayne?
Credits roll.
Canna Pow in the chat says, "Hey, I'm sorry about the slattern comment. I came to apologize."
I understand there was this whole Slattern Gate thing.
I shouldn't have called your girlfriend a slatter.
I never
I'm
thought I'd have to
sorry.
make this video.
I can't believe that I caused an actual spike in the Google demographic for the word Slattern.
I mean, we should
like-
tell him about that it's dangerous in there, but we also have to go in there because I do want him to
Well,
come with
I
us.
mean, I just kind of like this one because I think it's the most accurate frame of our mind.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I don't think I should go in. That's all you're able to sputter out. The buzzing drowns out your words. You can almost feel it pulling, your feet aching to move.
Oh shit.
But you have. I'm sorry. I would really have preferred if we could do this together. The witch started it early. I should have known she would.
What the fuck?
The handcuffs fall away from your wrists. You weren't paying attention to what he did to make that happen, because it doesn't matter. You have somewhere to be.
But she's at her most vulnerable now,
Wait,
and she won't be expecting.
is this Slay the Princess again?
So go on. I'll be watching. Nothing bad is gonna happen to you. Brent immediately gets shot. Ah, fuck, shit!
Wait, but there's traps inside the...
Okay, one bad thing is going to happen to you. But
Honestly, totally, that's on me. Forgot I couldn't stop bullets.
He gives you a hard shove forward, and then he's gone. But you're interrupted by yet another car pulling up to the scene.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Irma! Brent, I got paged by the sheriff. What the hell's going on? Where are all the cops?
The talking is just noise. Their words don't matter. There is a humming in your head. Almost like a voice. One you can just barely make out. But you know it will be clearer the closer you get to the stone. You start wandering up towards the farmhouse at the top of the hill.
Oh, come on. Where do you think you're going?
But you continue forward. You barely even notice your hand slipping over the doorknob. And now, you're inside.
Hacker voice, I'm in. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh boy, the horrors are here.
Huh.
This is Slay the Princess now. What the fuck?
This is Saw now!
Yeah.
But flesh walls.
Yeah, that is very Slay the Princess. Sheriff Hugby dangles in the middle of the room. An axe, attached to some strange mechanism in the ceiling, is embedded in his face, holding up his corpse in an imitation of life.
Jesus!
Careful, Joan. There are traps all over this damn place.
Past the body, you can see a giant pumpkin through the door to the garage, cracked open. Its guts strewn across the floor, seeds dotted across the hardwood like a trail of breadcrumbs leading to the basement stairs.
More like breadcrumbs, go on. What the hell is going on here?
Derrickson, is the...
Wait, no, that's
you.
Franklin.
Shit, what the fuck?
Derrickson, is the doc here yet? We need a medical professional down here. Stat!
His voice is coming from the basement. That's where you need to be.
So this was an axe rigged to the ceiling? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It flopped down and...
It swung down like a pendulum blade.
Like a only slightly more lethal version of a Home Alone trap.
Or like Sideshow Bob stepping on the rake.
Exactly. He's been shot, Joan. I think you better call somebody.
Which one's Avery?
Yeah, wait. Who the fuck is Avery?
Is that one of the teens?
No, is that the hot guy from the...
Whoa.
Oh, it is! That is the hot guy!
What the fuck?
What are you doing here, Avery?
Why is Avery saying it like they're a creepy... Like they're the evil mastermind?
What is going on?
I'm so confused now. Yes, thank you, chat. They, them. The doctor's here? Julius, I think you should let her come down. You really don't want the officer to die down here, do you?
Orange Julius, you should come down. What the
And there's a
fuck?
question mark person? What the fuck is happening?
I'm not the one blocking the stairs. I'm not the one you gotta convince.
It won't be blocked for you. The stone wants you here.
Everybody shut up! Avery, that's your name, right? Get pressure on that wound.
Okay, maybe I was just reading it in a weird way. Yes, ma'am. What the fuck?
Get away from him, kid.
Is this Tremaine, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. It has to be.
But is this Julius?
Or is this Julius? That's right, they said Julius.
Or is it Julius Tremaine?
I think it's Julius Tremaine. I think it's...
Or, what was his name? It was Calloway? Tremaine Calloway?
Yeah.
Calloway is Bo and Duke's
Oh.
and Irma's last name.
Oh, okay.
Do we know that for
Sorry.
certain, or is that just what we're assuming?
That's what I'm assuming. I think somebody will chat. Let us know. Yeah, Duke Calloway is Duke's last name.
Okay, I was assuming that too, but I guess I didn't know if we knew that or not.
Okay,
You know what they say about assuming?
you're right. But
a great thing to do.
The doctor.
What the fuck?
I
I don't care. Let him bleed.
You're only making problems for yourself, Tremaine.
Dr. Kelly quickly pulls out her phone.
Damn it! There's no signal in here. I've got to step outside. You keep holding that wound, and no one else had better die while I'm gone. What are you, the authority on death? Oh yeah, you're a doctor.
The doctor pulls the door, but a weave of fibrous tendrils hold it shut.
Oh no!
It would seem that the same forces that let all of you. It would seem that the same forces that let all of you in refuse to let anyone leave.
Damn it, Brett! It's some sort of fog door. Are we stuck here? What the hell are we supposed to do now?
But you already know what to do.
Yeah. Psh.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Jump out the window and go home.
just start screaming.
Ah! You're vaguely aware that Officer Derrickson is trying to stop you, but he's too nervous to take a step. You reach the basement door and start to claw at the weird, fleshy vines blocking your way. They're strong, but they relent under your touch, welcoming you down below.
Who the hell?
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Okay, visions. The visions. Fucking Enoch again, huh?
Yep.
Were you Enoch?
I can't remember, but I will be.
Sure.
So you tried to undermine me, witch. I should have known you'd try to find a way around the rules.
You've trapped the town. This isn't what any of us wanted. You should nullify the deal before this gets any worse.
It's just unhappy. I didn't think something like that would be so opinionated. But I have a plan to placate it. It wants a less broken body. It can have one. Then we'll see if it still feels cheated enough to hold a grudge.
It's not too late, Enoch. You can let Eddie have the baby, and your family can go back to normal. Happy and unburdened. I'll clean everything up. It can be like nothing ever happened. I'll even leave town.
Manipulative. Oh, shit, he's like swiping at her. Manipulative hag. That's what you wanted all along, wasn't it? This whole ordeal was just an opportunity for you to have access to it. Well, I know better than to hand an ounce of power over to you, Verena. Verena. Our partnership has come to an end, witch. I'll be continuing on with my business, and you should be grateful that I let you continue on with yours.
One of these days, Enoch, someone will be strong enough to do what needs doing. I can wait. Has to be Sybil.
Yep.
I can wait a long, long time.
Has to be simple.
Has to be Sybil.
Or
Or it's Kanika, and I'm gonna be fucking mind blown.
That would be very interesting.
Hey! You're not dead, are you?
Oh, shit.
babble incoherently about your vision.
I mean,
yes,
I
that's
think-
what all the options are.
top one though. I think we need to say Verena out loud if possible.
Okay.
Which Verena?
Who the fuck? Oh no. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Who the
shit.
fuck is Verena? Only witch I know about is Sybil. Okay. As if she hadn't already fucked this up enough. She's got another thing coming if she thinks she can go back on our deal now. I'm getting what she promised me. Whatever she sent you for, I'll shoot you before you do it. Just don't even try.
Hey now, nobody has to get shot. Nobody else. I mean, sorry, Franklin.
What the fuck? What are you sorry for? You aren't the shooter. Or the one who got shot.
I'm so fucking scared.
Oh,
no!
God, everything's
Wow, what happened to Bo? I don't like that.
bad. Everything's bad.
Is there a baby?
The baby.
A flesh baby?
Your vision finally focuses, and your mind is once again your own.
Oh!
Oh, it moves. That's worse.
Yeah!
Avery watches you furtively from across the room. The man, Julius, holds a gun in a silent threat.
Furtive pygmy.
Yeah. This is a fucking Bloodborne-esque flesh zone.
Yeah.
Franklin clutches at a nasty wound in his side, blood spilling out onto the dirt floor of the unfinished basement. And in the corner is Bo.
Chris has been denied
Something
doing his
is
voice for a
attached
third time.
Something is attached to him, the source of the awful noise. It stutters with pain inhalations. Bo is still breathing,
Oh.
but he doesn't look well.
Yeah, I'll fucking say.
The stone brought you here and stuck you in the middle of another nightmare.
Rub some dirt in it, Bo. You'll be fine.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I hate the way it moves, dude.
Yeah, it's really awful.
Brett, we can't get to you. Door's still shut.
Even as she yells to you, her voice is faint, barely audible behind the now thickened roots and vines that block your escape.
Let's bring Brent up to speed. Julius, he looks he looks a little shell-shocked.
Why is Avery here?
Yeah, that's
I
the
am-
number one, like, what is fucking
I am so
happening?
fucking confused.
What is fucking happening?
Avery, I didn't realize you were in this deep.
Where do I fucking begin? Alright. So the witch, I caught her doing some shit she shouldn't have been doing. She offered me a deal if I kept it to myself. Always wanted to raise a boy of my own.
Oh,
God never saw fit to give me the
no.
chance. She gave me the means to right that injustice.
Oh, man.
Only it obviously didn't go the way it was supposed to. Calloway's interfered, just like always. Made it so I had to hatch him earlier than he was ready, and he came out hungry. Too hungry for me to handle. He kept trying to get at me, so I had to hole up down here. Been stuck since fucking Wednesday night. Damn roots won't let me leave. They've clogged up the drain, so I haven't been able to call that witch and get her to make things right. I'm a man of preparedness. Figured I could wait it out until Bo here decided to trespass. Guess he lost a tussle with my boy, and the two of them wound up down here with me. That about sums it up. Guess in the end it's only fair. A son for a son. Oh no,
Julius, we just met you, but you were making a terrible first impression, my guy.
Well, Zach, let's be real. What in this scenario could you do to make a good first impression?
We could find out that Julius donates to his local soup kitchen.
So I just got finished feeding the homeless, and I came back, and without any doing of my part, all this shit happened. Just
Anyway,
crazy.
I was
reason-
just cleaning up the streets of Gotham, and then I came back to my flesh child.
The reason I couldn't feed my boy, you see, is because I was feeding the poor.
I was working on my cure for cancer.
I had just finished stopping all wars in the world, and bam, this happens.
And damn it, I had just figured out the cure to world hunger.
It's food, by the way.
I tripped carrying all my Nobel Peace Prizes and fell downstairs.
Oh, fuck.
Man, Julius is a really good guy. We should.
Complex character, you know?
Yeah, we should have judged his decisions. He is the best.
Birth ain't never pretty, is it?
Fuck.
Jesus Christ. It's not like doing it the old-fashioned way, all sunshine and roses.
Dog, it's a lot better than this.
I don't know if you can compare the miracle of childbirth to this, sir. Just hope he winds up looking more like a person when he's done cooking. I don't give a shit about your story, Tremaine. None of that gives you a reason to shoot a cop. That's your concern?
Yeah, I don't know about the priorities on this one,
Yeah.
Franklin. I get that you've been shot.
There's a monster feeding off a human being. I don't really care that you've been shot.
Yeah.
Self-defense. Castle doctrine.
Does not work with the cops, Julius.
What do you mean? This is just like Ruby Ridge.
Jesus Christ.
where they had that flesh child.
I do remember that part from the Ruby Ridge story.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The history books always leave out the flesh child, but it was there. What the hell are all you people?
I don't know any of you. I love it. Everybody's like, what the fuck, dude?
Dude, I gave you a free biscuit. You tipped me really nicely.
That's true. We did tip Avery. Maybe that's why Avery's gonna help us out here. They're gonna be real cool.
Avery will take a bullet for us because we gave them a nice tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just found the bullet like that was for the very generous tip on that free biscuit.
Won't cover my health care.
I mean,
You're that person from the diner.
I want to ask Avery what the fuck's going on. Why is Avery here?
No, I do want to do the explore asking Avery.
Yep.
Yelling incoherently isn't going to help, so I'm just going to talk to the one person here who is
I
both
do like
conscious and
that it's
like.
kind of the Patrick. Who are you people?
Hey, Julius. Don't like Franklin. I don't think Bo can talk. I like Avery. We're talking to them.
Yep. Avery at least seems like keen to help, you know?
Avery, what the hell is going on down here?
Oh, nothing much. You don't have to answer, kid. I don't need my business explained to every stranger who decides to pay me a visit.
So, it was a pumpkin baby. You know, a pumpkin
That's what Charlie
baby.
Brown was so worried about.
So, Julius hatched a baby out of the pumpkin. The really big pumpkin. You probably saw it upstairs. Then he was stuck in the basement for a couple days while it was upstairs crawling around looking for food. Then, unfortunately, Bo showed up.
All I heard was some yelling and crashing around up there. Then I wound up with this shit on my hands. So I called the kid to come try and help me sort it out.
Avery, why didn't you respond to this?
What?
Yeah, what is
your
their
relationship
relation?
with Julius?
Okay.
That's me. Julius thought my plant expertise, okay, sure, would come in handy. I can't say it's been that helpful, though. I feel like the baby is freaking out more than ever. Getting it out of Bo without killing him doesn't seem easy. Or possible.
Julius, let me talk with you. Let me level with you here for a second. Did you really think this person's knowledge of botany
Yeah.
would in any way, shape, or form come in handy with your weird-ass fucking pumpkin child?
Just a motherfucker who knows plants a little bit.
Is crazy.
Why don't you call the witch?
Hey, Avery. You know something about plants, right? Think you can help me with this tiny little issue I've got? My perennials aren't coming in that strong this year. Also, I made a fucking pumpkin baby.
I guess you could say my crops are booming.
Oh, Julius, you're an idiot.
Would have been easier if everybody in town hadn't decided to show up uninvited.
Okay. Don't care about.
I mean, they shot frantically because he tried to interfere. Obviously,
yeah, that's. Oh, I just realized the otherworldly sound that we heard as Franklin was coming down the stairs in the radio call probably was the baby crying.
Yeah.
The baby.
So I'm gonna stop. The fuck is wrong with you, man? Bo, can you hear me? Are you alive? You don't need to threaten anybody. Let's talk. Do you know how to contact her, the witch? You need to let Bo go. Just forget. Okay, that's definitely not gonna do anything.
Curious about this one, but I don't think we're gonna get a response. I don't want to antagonize the guy with the gun.
Yeah.
Nope, never a good tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring up the witch.
Do you know how to contact her? Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. I mean, the answer is no, because he would have just done that anyways, but...
Franklin, pass me your gun. I've got a clean shot.
Julius, pass me your gun. I have a clean shot. On who? Haven't decided yet.
Suddenly you just got two guns. Aha! This is how I win.
Now we call this a Mexican standoff. Brent, you have both guns. We call it a Mexican standoff.
And then we hold up the gun to both Bo and the pumpkin baby. You're like, but which one do I shoot?
No, you hold the gun to Bo and yourself.
What?
Move!
I've never found a problem I couldn't shoot my way out of. Start shooting the pumpkin off the stairs.
Oh.
No, I'm fine with the witch option.
Yeah, it's at least something.
I guess this beef's about to squash.
Nice. Good, dude.
Do you know how to contact her? The witch.
Of course I fucking do. Think I'm some sort of idiot who makes a deal without some way to get out of it?
I don't know, Julius. Look at the situation you're in. You can see how I might be confused.
Julius, I don't know much about you, but what I do know, I don't like.
Yeah, Julius, you don't strike me as a person who has any control over anything, to be fair.
She's like, yeah, but I got the gun. Not my fault things went to shit before I could call her up. Fact is, I tried. The only means of contact I got is that faucet over there. What? It's fed by natural spring water. That's her preferred method of communication. Like her internet, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh. Me and Sybil have more in common than I thought.
This stream coming to you live from the pond by your house.
Yeah. What you guys don't realize is this is actually just a filter behind me. I'm literally sitting in a pond right now of natural spring water. And that's how I get internet.
Prij one of those frogmen. You're familiar.
Yes.
As you can see, it is currently out of order. My boy's got his meat all in there. We won't be getting a drop out of it till he's calmed down.
Not a fan.
You'll have your witch as soon as this is all settled.
Kenna Powell, such a good joke. Well, this is a stream. They don't call it streaming
so
for
don't
nothing.
do anything stupid, none of you.
Also, is Julius hurt? Oh. Nope. Excuse me.
That was the
baby.
game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was not Magnus or one of my cats.
That would be
I know, we're like
insane
that.
if it wasn't.
The conversation is interrupted by Bo shifting uncomfortably as the creature lets out a guttural moan.
So, what? We're just supposed to wait until the Calloway kid dies? That's exactly right. My kid gets born, we all forget this ever happened. Whoa.
Yeah, well, we got a bunch.
They're all explorers, huh?
Got a bunch of options.
Yep.
Well, yeah, this is Harley Jest in the chat says, anytime, Wayne. That's a good fucking point. Wayne said we wouldn't get hurt. Where the fuck are you, Wayne?
We haven't been hurt.
Barely.
It just like pans of it away. He believed me when I said he wouldn't get hurt.
It's fucking. It's Wayne and the other deputy outside smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. I'm assuming, because these are all explorers, that it's like sub-menus. Like, we can pick Bo and the Baby. That's a bunch of options about Bo and the Baby. And then we can come back to this and pick the witch. And there's a bunch of options about the witch.
In which case, I'm most interested in the situation, personally. Like the situation.
Yep. No, I've almost made that joke. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and there's a return button. So
Great.
Look at all of them. Why do you even want a kid? That's stupid.
Yep.
Life is so unfair to you. What? Kill a man over it?
I mean, the Dr. Kelly one isn't a bad idea.
But the vines are blocking it. I don't think we can let her in.
Yeah, the vines only moved because I was coming down here, and I am supernatural.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, alright, since we can return, let's click the other options.
Actually, what were the terms of the deal? I'm really curious about that.
It is a pretty good one.
Oh, and we can bring up Miles, too. Because Miles told us to talk to Julius. Or asked us to talk to Julius about a notebook.
That's really good. I would do that before anything. Oh, no, it's gonna... fuck, it's gonna change stuff. Does your son have a name? That's good.
That's crazy.
Well, I think what we gotta do here is we gotta get Julius on our side. We gotta talk him down. We're playing hostage negotiator here.
We 100% are.
Alright, well this, okay.
The witch.
Now is this where we drop a save point? Not
Yes,
that other one we did?
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
That save was
think so.
forever ago.
Yeah, I don't think we can change much from that save.
Yeah.
I think no matter what we do, we're getting into this basement. So let's drop the emergency save state in the actual tense moment.
Okay.
Then we can come back to a reasonable point if we fuck this up.
Alright.
Alright, I did like the options with the witch the most.
Yep. Let's start talking about the deal and also the notebook. And yeah. Also, like, what does he hope? Yeah, well, she clearly betrayed you.
I mean, do you want to start with anyone in particular? What's the terms, or Miles, or what?
I don't want to start with Miles because I think that's going to change the most stuff. So let's go with the what did you catch her doing and what's the deal?
Yeah.
What exactly did you catch her doing that made her make a deal with you?
Shitting in the river. Look, I'm a man of my word. She told me I'd get what I wanted, and I told her she'd get my silence. I'll stand by that. I'll stand by me. That being said, perhaps it was something to do with that husband of hers. Whatever it was, he was sick.
Interesting. Husband? What the fuck?
No, I was right.
Oh
I
my
was
god,
right about
is
that.
the witch Kanika the whole time?
No, dude. I think she did a soul transfer.
That's also crazy. Husband? She's married? But she's so young.
Young? That old crone? Must be talking about different people, kid. It ain't like she's married now anyway. He's been dead for some time on account of the illness.
The illness.
Tonsillitis.
The huge killer that it is.
Ligma.
It's terminal.
Alright, let's ask about the terms then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were the terms of this deal you made with the witch?
When I caught her doing what she was doing, she offered me this ritual thing in exchange for my silence. Offered it right away. She could just see right through me. Knew exactly what I wanted most. Just like that compass from Pirates of the Caribbean. You seen that movie, right, kid?
You best start believing in farm stories. You're in one.
You're in one. I love that flick. Anyway, I suppose what she didn't know was I'm not the kind of man who turns somebody in anyway. Her business was her business. She didn't have to bother giving me some recipe to cook a boy from dirt. So he asked what the terms of the deal was. When I caught her doing what she was doing, she offered me this ritual thing in exchange for my silence. Offered it right away, like she could see right through me. Knew exactly what I wanted most. Oh, you didn't hear my Sweet Pirates of the Caribbean line? I suppose what she didn't know was I'm not the kind of man who turns somebody in anyway. Her business was her business. She didn't have to bother giving me some recipe to cook a boy from dirt, blood, and pumpkin seeds. I took it anyway. Then I just sat on it for a while. Till a moment of weakness.
What was the ritual? Did you do something to Duke's pumpkin?
Julius, did you fuck a pumpkin? You can tell us. Did you stick your dick in a pumpkin?
Well, the ways to do the ritual were step 1, cut a hole in the pumpkin. Step 2, get it, put your dick in that pumpkin.
That's the way you do it.
Step 3, get her to open the pumpkin. Who's her? I didn't know. I think that was the step I messed up on.
Hi, if you don't get that reference...
Pumpkin child attaches itself to a large Swedish guy.
Hi, if you don't get that reference, we're all 30.
Yeah.
Wasn't his damn pumpkin. It was on my property. The only reason it got as big as it was because I fed it my own blood every night since the day it was planted. Dude, you just plant a pumpkin on your you don't... It's a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Bleeding on the dirt like some kind of Satan worshiper. That don't make it mine. I don't know what does. God knows I felt crazy doing it though. I'm not proud to say my judgment was a bit clouded. Bad way. Thought of bringing a boy into the world was just about the only thing that made me feel like I should stick around. Not that any of you need to know about all that. Only serves as explanation as to why I trusted her in the first place.
Okay.
Huh.
Where do we go from here?
Bo and the baby. I like that does your son have a name because I feel like it might soften him.
Yeah.
I'd be kind of interested to ask the normal kid question, although I worry it might set him off.
Yeah.
No, we can try and lay into some sympathy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, soften him up a little bit, you know?
Does your son have a name?
Don't name a kid till after it's born. Even I know that.
Oh, plenty of people are pretty decided on a name before it's born.
Bad luck if you do it early.
Well, sir, I'd say you're pretty... Okay.
Bo squirms with this discomfort. The baby seems to be digging deeper.
Okay, so with every 3 questions, Bo dies more.
Oh.
That's an insane... Bo seems like he's already done for. Maybe this child deserves a chance at life. Brent? I don't think there's anything for us to do except wait. Jesus Christ.
Go into the situation.
I'm actually curious how Franklin got down here. Or if it was just like he was the last one that was able to get in before the flesh got crazy.
I don't think that's going to be any... if we feel like our number of questions is limited, I don't really want to ask that one.
That's fair.
If we think it's limited, I think what kind of man does another man make his sacrifices for him might play to some sort of like patronly
code.
father
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, code. Yeah.
I like that.
Because I don't think Dr. Kelly. I don't think we can physically get in her in here.
No, I mean, again, we'd have to run up the stairs and attempt to open it, but like that's I don't know if that's how our ability to enter this place worked.
That's fair.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that if you guys are.
Oh, I can see the stone behind him. I just realized that.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Oh
not.
yeah.
There's just a man with a gun and a flesh baby in the way.
That's fine. Just jump at him. They love that.
What kind of man lets another man make his sacrifices for him?
The hell would a city kid like you know about being a man?
You guys are all really cityist. Like,
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
I mean, have you been to the rural South?
Julius was the guy in the commercial, the Beams commercial, that when they said New York City. Nobody knows what I'm talking about?
No clue.
You're fucking crazy. You're serious?
Jack?
It's some brand of beans, and this like guy shows up to these like prospector types, and they're like, "Oh, these beans are great. Where'd you get these from?" And it's like, I think it's like New York's best, and they're like, "New York City."
The
And they
first
get
person
this.
to answer you and says "I do" is
It's
PDL Bean,
Yeah,
who I would hope knows Bean.
that's actually a really good point. That's so funny.
The local bean specialist.
Oh fuck. It's salsa. Oh, okay, it's not beans. My bad. Anyways, yeah.
You know, I'm a man, Julius, and I think you're a coward. Humbly.
Wow!
Julius is a cab, motherfuckers. Correction, Franklin. You're a pig, not a man. You sold your soul for some donuts and a shiny badge.
You know that anyone can get donuts, right? I didn't need to become a cop to get donuts.
No, they have access to the special ones.
You know, Julius, I think Brent might be onto something. It's about connection, you know? You're having a stranger make the connection that should be yours.
Yeah, haven't you ever heard of tummy time? Skin-to-skin
Yeah.
contact?
It's
Bo's
important.
getting all the tummy time and skin-to-skin contact.
Yeah?
He's gonna think Bo's his father, not you.
Damn.
Read
And
the
then-
parenting book, Julius.
And then he'll kill you like some sort of Oedipus type joint. No, I'm not getting guilt tripped into dying today. This is my one chance for things to go right in my life. Everybody else got their chances already. Don't I deserve mine?
Okay, now I am fully on the like, Julius, what do you think happens after this? You've
I live
killed
happily
one
ever
cop,
after
shot
with my
another.
pumpkin child. I came this far. Don't I deserve to see my boy open his eyes for the first time?
No, Zach, he didn't kill anyone. Castle doctrine.
Oh, right.
Everyone knows the castle doctrine protects you putting axe traps in your house.
Oh no, look at Bo right now. Oh, his face didn't look like that before. Oh.
Shit, how do we get out of this? All Bo to live, damn it.
Outside of have you thought about what happens after this, or like what was the other one about? What was the other one about? Like, do you really think this kid's gonna have a normal life,
Yeah.
or like?
Those are the only two because I worry. I think I worry more about the normal kid one because I feel like he might take more offense at the idea of the kid not being normal than he would at his own. The fact that he's going to prison after that. But I also feel like he's kind of resigned to that fact. Like
Yeah.
he said the thing about just wanting to see his
Yeah.
kid open his eyes.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this yet. Julius is definitely holding himself like he is wounded, right? Like,
Yes, he is.
Yes.
wait, go back again really quick. On the babies situation. Looks like he has to wait. She's already dead. Said enough. That's crazy. Because all three of the options outside of the explorers are like just meh. Let them die.
Well, no.
I mean,
one of them is
one of
destroying
them
the thing.
is one of them is saying you should destroy it, which I don't think we can convince them to do right now.
But like we got those options as we asked the explorers, like so those add to it.
Okay.
So I think we should do one more explore. And I think it should be either the one about you think the kid's gonna live a normal life, or what do you think happens after this? I kind of think this one.
Okay. And what exactly happens after this thing is finished? Do you think it's just going to be a normal kid?
Oof.
Fuck. Okay.
Would you say that about those little premature babies they keep in the incubators?
Okay, dude, that's not similar.
How is that?
Yeah,
how is
that's
that
also- it's a
possibly
terrible
applicable,
argument. That's a
Julius?
terrible argument.
Julius, those are not similar situations. Those premature babies are not from pumpkins, and they do not latch onto another human being to suck out their nutrients.
Also, those are typically in hospitals. You're familiar, right? They're those big places that aren't your basement.
That aren't your fucking basement.
You don't know what he's gonna look like. That don't matter, because he's my son, and I love him. And I know he'll get big and strong if he gets himself enough food. Avery?
Even if he doesn't change, he's kind of cute like this. Anyway,
Not helping.
definitely weird, but cute.
Avery, that thing looks horrifying.
It's a wild sentence, Avery. I'm not gonna lie. We don't know you that well.
Bo twitches, his skin blossoming with fresh bruises as the thing takes more of him.
Also, people are pointing out the one that we looked at, the one that says somebody should take care of this thing. This one doesn't have quotation marks. So this is actually Brent saying, okay, I'm going to do something about this.
Oh!
Which...
Oh, that makes me want to do that, because
Yeah.
we were promised by one Wayne that nothing bad would happen to us.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you're right, okay. Alright. We're gonna get shot, but let's try it.
Worst case, we die and we just load that quick save. We pick better options. But I don't think that's going to happen.